Okay, this is about health and taking care of yourself. This is a new year, and I want everybody who's going on this journey with the Brass Love 1 Healer Tarot 9 to eat better, be healthy, help your body be the strongest it can be. Just eat better, eat different, train yourself to change up and eat different, eat lighter. You hear people say they don't know how to stop smoking, drinking, drugging, or whatever's going on with people. As simple as not doing it. It is as simple as not doing it. Because right now, I say vegan. When you read on my thing, it say vegan, but I feel I'm a vegetarian. I'm a vegan also, I guess, because it goes together. But I'm a vegetarian. I eat more vegetables than anything in the world. That's what I eat, right? So pretty much I don't eat meat at all. But vegetables is a regular. Every day I consume vegetables, majority of the day. So vegetables is what I eat. Vegetables and whatever else I add to it. But the thing is it is lighter eating. It is lighter, right? Trying to incorporate what grows out of the ground, God's real food, not a bunch of stuff that's man-made stuff. They got all this stuff all hooked all in it and things like that. A bunch of sugar, a bunch of salt, a bunch of this, a bunch of that in it. Yeah, because really in the grocery store, that is so true, that it's not a bunch of anything in there that's really what you call real food. The vegetables is the real food. Vegetables, grains, herbs, and beans, fruit. Real food. Because really, with the milk is, I drink, I don't just drink it, I use it for cereal though, but the cow milk comes from a cow. That's not my milk. Our milk as women come from us. But we don't just have milk stored to be drinking our own milk. It's for our babies. Get what I'm saying? So if it's not doing, we just won't be drinking any milk because our milk goes to our babies. So evidently it's not for us. Evidently that to have it, I guess. So I drink almond milk and it's supposed to be made from that. But the thing is, this storyline is about eating lighter and eating healthier. Try to do that. All the people that's on a journey with me, the Brass Love 1 Healer Tarot 9. Try to eat different. Change up your eating habits where you can eat lighter, where your body don't have to work so hard to get rid of the food or get the food out of it and things like that, where you won't be feeling all sluggish. I'm saying it wrong. Let me just eliminate that word because I'm saying it wrong. So you won't be feeling tired out and stuff like that. Yeah. So let's just see if I can get any kind of storyline on somebody. But I want to focus mainly on just eating lighter, eating healthier, taking care of yourself. So let's just see what God bring out. Universe. Somebody need to hear this. Whoever it is. Pisces coming, Taurus coming, and Scorpio coming. But it don't have to be those signs, because I'm not really focusing on signs right now for the storyline. I'm just trying to talk about just eating healthy. So I got Pisces, Taurus, and I got the Scorpio so far. But that wasn't my plan. So let's just flow. Okay, get rid of the white foods. That would be flour. Sugar, salt, milk, and what else is it? Did I say sugar, salt, flour, milk, and bread? Okay? If you like wheat bread, eat wheat bread. Rye bread, wheat bread. You can substitute different things. Sugar, substitute sugar with nectar. Okay. Right. And what else? Flour. Maybe. Flour. Maybe you can just use some cornmeal or something. Maybe something like that. Let's see. What else? With salt. I don't know about replacing salt. How you can replace salt? Yeah. The milk could be the almond milk. Yeah. Let's just flow. Okay, let's just flow a little bit. So I'm getting Pisces, Scorpio, and Taurus, I said, right? One more. Dig in. So let's see, a Gemini gonna be frank with you. Person that's a Gemini or act like a Gemini is gonna be frank. Let's just flow, universe. Let's just flow. Beginning of the year, you can you can start if you got a battle with anything as far as your health. We got number 5, God's number of grace. Maybe God giving you grace, God trying to help you, for us to help keep you well, telling you maybe you got to change your eating habits or else, because that was the number 5, God's number of grace. Right? Maybe by the 5th, some kind of way you can start a new eating, some kind of health regimen. You know what I mean? To eat different. January the 5th, what God's number of grace, letting you know you got to change up how you eat. The Scorpio, the Pisces, and the Taurus sign. Those 3 is what I got. So your first card is somebody is resistant. Right? Somebody is not all there. Whoever it is, right? So we have, you're going to get something supernatural, a vision, a dream, or epiphany, or anything like that, where you're going to see something clear. Somebody going to pop up on you that you've been taking for a joke. Today is Wednesday, but maybe on a Wednesday or maybe on one day of the week, right? So we have right here, you want to see it clear as possible and see it for what, that here we go again with it, a situation with somebody. Let's just flow. So we have, you wondering how long it's going to be with a female. Okay, because somebody holding on to you for money, whoever it is, got you for money some kind of way. Okay, somebody energy seeking, and you're going to see it for what it is with whoever this is. Okay, the family know, everybody else know too about this person holding on you for money or whatever's going on. Can you really cope though? The family know, or your friends know, or the company know, or the neighborhood know, or somebody knows, because things been stacked up. You becoming unhinged, unboxed about this thing, upset about it, or things stacked up, charges, allegations, bills, rumors, or whatever this is. You're going to deviate from this conquest deal, get out of the connection with whoever this is maybe. Wondering if you can trust a guy, whoever he is, because you or this person haven't had romance in a long time. Get my drift? So we have right here, we got a female that want to get to the Milky Way. That means she want to get money, want to live the good life. She just want money out of you, or whatever she is, a gold digger, whoever this is, I don't know. Because somebody wants you for money already, or you want somebody for money. Because something is seeping through for you to see. Whoa, shoot, let's see. Card drop. Okay, there's a lack of control out of this female. And whoever she is, she could be a Capricorn, or she could just have the devil energy. Sinful energy. Or you might have a daughter yourself that could be a Capricorn, or your daughter could be out of control. Let's just flow a little bit. who've been hanging with the popular crowd, your daughter, or maybe you hang with the popular crowd. They have intense energy, however it's flowing. Okay, you're going to have to start being responsible for yourself, or maybe your daughter, or whoever this is we talking about, somebody, for no more lack. Okay, maybe you're going to say something to your daughter, or whoever this is, somebody, where they might say something back to you, and you say, you heard that before, I heard that before. Because maybe the person wants you to think about it. They're going to tell you something to say, just think about it, and you might say, I heard that before, but God wants you to put the brakes on it. Universe, they put the brakes on it, whatever it is, as far as whoever this is, some woman or whoever this is, maybe somebody who been living in your house, want to live in your house, or whoever it is using you for money or whatever's going on. I would have to look at it over again. Whatever this is, let's see. Okay, you want to checkmate for a peace treaty or this person. Okay, somebody was talking about you, teasing, complaining about you, but you are intellectual. So we have just hand in hand with the enemy, wishing for a good decision. You can't get a good decision with the enemy, because the enemy is not going to give you nothing good, not an enemy. Okay, you have to learn how to get yourself from under somebody's thumb and start to rely on your own voice, right? Because it matters. You need to speak it. So you're as nervous at a place that had you for money, whatever this place is. So caress me so tight, 15 hugs won't be enough when they coming from you. Some kind of way somebody want to embrace you. So we talking about your health. I was talking about you eating and being healthy, but God taking it another way. I don't see nothing about food on here, so some kind of way this still is your health, because whoever you are, you hooked onto somebody. I need a little bit more cards. I'm going to have to look back at the video. Whoa. Let me get some more cards. You don't take care of yourself, nobody else will take care of you. You got to take care of yourself. You have to. That's nobody's responsibility but yours. God give you responsibility for taking care of yourself. It's for you to do. Somebody is holding on to you for money. Or you holding on to somebody for money, but usually it'd be somebody got you for money, somebody who don't love you. And that's a no-no. That's a no-no. Okay, so health-wise, you got to change up all the way around. I don't think I've seen any drugs, so that's a good thing. So let's just flow. One more. Stop. Okay, here we go. It's in here somewhere what God wants. So let's just see what's coming up now. First card is you are with an idiot. And in a network full of them. That person hooked onto a set of them. That's idiots too. At some place where somebody using you for money. Could be a bar. Okay, that's negative. So let's just see how I'm going to take it. Okay, let's just flow a little bit. So we have, why do you allow others to mold you? God says you feel your thoughts count, but you allowing this person to tell you what to do. You're dealing with a logo, a company, a logo, copyright, or whatever this is, a business. They noisy. Brass Love One here on Tarot here on YouTube. Okay, you don't have to take anything as fact that I'm saying, right? I believe all the cards that I do say, okay? So, the God-given cards to me, okay? Okay, somebody, raped you, or it might be coming, follow me? And it's going to you're going to be terrified from it. Or somebody going to steal from you, or they already did and still terrified you. Take it however it goes, right? So we have, when love calls, will you answer? You don't need to answer that call, follow me? Because somebody wants you for money that don't truly love you, or using you for money. Could be a job or whatever this is. Somebody wants some insurance. Somebody wants to sow a seed of non-doubt. Is you coming? They want to sow a seed of non-doubt. Let's flow. They want to know, did you do it or will you do it? They want to sow a seed of non-doubt. Is you going to do what I want you to do, or did you do it? Anything like that? No more trying to impress you. They want to know. But God said you got some dormant behavior you holding on to for keepsake, because somebody want to wash their hands on you, the African American. They want to fire you, put you in trafficking, break up with you, or murder you. One or the other. Okay, so we have right here, you got somebody who's trying to make themselves feel better, or you. But you got to look at what's good for you, or somebody is looking at what's good for him or her. Because you're an independent living, you overprotective of. You got to turn yourself into a new version of whoever you are. So I'm talking to the Scorpio, Pisces, and a Taurus, right? Okay, you're going to get ecstatic, or this person going to get ecstatic about something, because I see a murder card. So let's just flow for a minute and see. Somebody going to be talking about it, you or somebody. Oh my, I see the funeral parlor card. That's making it even worse. So I got to take it the way it got to go, because I see too many death cards. Because here the funeral parlor card, I don't see no drugs yet. So I got to go with the real thing. Somebody going to be dealing with the funeral parlor that you know. Let's just flow. Okay, come on and go to that training class or whatever God's saying to get you in place to help you. God will help you, but you must listen to God. So right now, I don't see where God wants you to go to unless God wants you to get a copyright. If not that, the only thing I see is this funeral parlor. Let's just flow a little bit. Let me just say. See, it's a secret that somebody going to tell, or they need to tell. Or you're going to tell, or somebody don't want you to tell, or God going to tell it a secret. Or a man going to tell, or whatever. Maybe that somebody got raped. Because I think rape carry 20 years, right? Something like that. When you rape people. So let's just flow. If you go that way, tell me. God says right here, are you willing to indulge to keep him? Are you willing to go to that place this person wants you to go to keep him? Because there's some place you're nervous about. Are you willing to go to wherever this person wants you to go? Because somebody holding on to you for money, first of all. Somebody ain't had romance in a long time. And so, maybe the person gonna rape you. You going wherever you're going at, or whatever this is. I can't even really say the, I don't see a lot of money cards, so I can't take it with the person stealing from you too much. It gotta go that way. Because I, never stop wanting the best out of love. God said you gotta never stop wanting the best out of love. You know, you had to love you first, God says. So we have right here that somebody got exercise, because youth don't last for so long. So I was talking about health, right? So whoever you are, you got exercise, because some kind of way you ain't healthy, either your weight or what you eating and your cells or whatever's going on. Something ain't right. God's saying this right here. You need exercise, whoever you are. Okay. Okay, here we got something, addiction. So we got addictions play a part in soul breaking your soul. You gotta find out why you ain't stuck with addictions. So it don't have to be drugs, because I don't see any drug cards so far, I think. So I'm gonna go with overeating, because sometimes people overeat. a bunch of junk and everything else. And that's just for emotions. Unless somebody dealing with drugs. But I don't think I saw drugs on this one. I'm not sure. If it's drugs or drinking. Okay. You said yeah to something. Somebody asked you to go somewhere and you went with it and you shouldn't do it. They facilitated and you said yeah, and God said you should not do it. You shouldn't have done it. Okay, so we have you dealing with the cops or just a boss. A boss or a cop, one or the other. If it's a cop, you're going to get patted down. If it's a boss, you're getting robbed of your money. Right? But God said you sticking around no nonsense lessons. You're not learning your lesson. And you need to learn your lessons, whoever I'm talking to. So we have, you're going to get to tell me with a support group. So the support group could be jail, if that cop take you in, or actual real support group, family, friends, or support group, as far as some kind of addiction. Or if somebody actually died, like the card is saying, that would be people at the funeral, because we got a funeral home right here. Okay, so we have somebody worked hard and showing in their actions that they didn't care about you. They worked hard to show that they didn't care about you. Okay, God says no more minor crutches. God said you're a strong person, but somebody want to unite front with you. But God said you're a strong person. You strong enough for nobody to be controlling your mind. Okay, because somebody want a relationship to be like it was with you before it got murdered and torn apart and shattered. Or you want things to be like it was before somebody you know got murdered and had to go to a funeral home, because you gotta go to a funeral home somebody that got murdered. But God says caution right here, because you gotta build a path to build people up. Or God just wants you to build your body up and make yourself stronger and change your eating habits, whoever you are. Not just your eating habits, where you hang at and who you hang with. Because God said never again will somebody get the gift of the person who died. Because somebody died or somebody gonna die. Anything like that. So if you don't change your eating habits, you can die. Right? If not that way, it could be that, because we got the murdered card. Murdered don't mean you just ate the wrong thing and you overate. Murdered mean when somebody else done it. Okay? So we have right here that somebody mastermind the plan, or will mastermind a plan that's going to shock you or somebody. So we have this is real life, not snowballs and lollipops. So we have, you are the common denominator in this thing though. If you change your identity, you go gay, sex change, or clash with your twin, it won't work. So we might be dealing with a guy or a woman that used to be your other half. At one time you loved, or whatever's going on with this person over here. Or it could just be somebody else, a boss or anybody else. But somebody got a secret. There's a secret on the table. So far I see somebody was raped. I see the copyright up there. But I see somebody got raped. Look like that's the main thing. And then somebody, I see a murdered over here. But I don't see what nobody did for to be murdered. Unless the person just don't want somebody to talk. Because there's a mastermind that plan things out to the T. Maybe for someone to get murdered. Or to rape somebody. Let's just see. Okay, let's see. One more and then that's it. Okay, universe, you know all about it. This for the Taurus, Scorpio, and Pisces. Maybe you might see an angel, Pisces. Maybe you might see an angel. Maybe God gonna bring my Pisces an angel. Maybe God gonna bring you an angel, Pisces, to help you in some kind of way, help you with your eating, help save your life or whatever. I'm talking about Pisces now. Let's just flow for a little bit. Don't take things for granted, Pisces. Don't be on one of them nonchalant people, Pisces, where, oh well, too many people been doing that for years, Pisces. It's time to change up. I'm talking to the Pisces. Go to your car, Pisces. Put your key in and get in. Stop playing around. Because somebody be behind you with a knife or something, Pisces. You don't know who behind these cars, Pisces, in the parking garage or wherever. Can't play around, Pisces. There's a whole different day and time. People are still not looking at it as is a different day and time. They keep on trying to make things like they want it to be. You better wake up to what today's time is like. Don't be paranoid, but you better think about your life. Do you want it or you don't want it? Because there's many that went before you, wish they could take your place. I'm talking to the Pisces now. Deep, because I feel everything that's jumping out. Look at this. It's time. Look, now's the time. You got to change up. I'm talking to the Pisces jumping out at me now. Deep. It's time, Pisces, to change up. You. Because some kind of way, we have my Pisces, Scorpio, and the sign of Taurus. I said, right? You're going to be entwined in some kind of gossip. Because somebody going to ask you, are you available? God don't want you to be available. If it's that person who want to get you somewhere and might want to hurt you. Let's just flow. We got to see. You will know because you know who these people are. I don't. You might say, yeah, I'm available. I'm sure. But you got to be careful. But you know who it is. The competition in business is cruddy. At work, things haven't been good. You got to see your worth though and know you worthy. Because whoever don't think you worthy, but whoever owe you an insane apology, now's the time. Let's just flow. Pisces, Scorpio, and Taurus. I'm going to end it right here, universe. You pinpointed it, a situation or something, and you complained about it. God said you got to rely on yourself and elevate yourself with or without this person. Because you're just wondering, did this person even really care? So we got a sage or somebody adventurous like a sage. You're going to be going out at night some kind of way. Or the person wants you to go out. And maybe it's the one where I just did where somebody going to send you away something and God said you shouldn't have went. So if it's this person here, don't go out with this person. If it's not a sage, it's somebody who adventurous like a Sagittarius or a fire sign. God don't even want you going out with this person at night. Because this person a mastermind, got something planned out to the T. You just don't know what it is. You can still do God's mission. God says if you like, can you still love me or like me now? You know. So maybe if somebody rapes somebody, because I only see the rape, and what else did I see? Rape somebody or somebody on drugs, I think. Might be on drugs. Somebody raped somebody. Or somebody stole from somebody. Let me try to think of what all I saw on the other one. I don't know what else I saw. Want to know if somebody can still like the person or love the person if they found out about these different things about the person. Because somebody got hit in feelings, they just need to just say. They noisy, I meant to say. So we have, you got to tell the truth, or this person need to tell you the truth. I think the person need to tell you the truth and apologize to you about whatever. Get on your path if you're not on it, or this person right now, God says, right? You choice here about going to a whole nother state. If not Hawaii, some state, whatever it is. Whatever state. Okay? So why are you on there? Maybe Florida, any place that's warm, or just another state in general. Okay? If not a state, another area, community, county, or city, anything like that. Okay? You're going to look somebody straight in the eyes, eye-to-eye contact, no biting your tongue, and let somebody know what they need to know, what it is and what it ain't. God wants you to do that because knowing all money is green. So we dealing with a job that God don't want you to have, or something going on with that job. You can get a job somewhere else. There's something about this job that's not right. Whatever it is, right? So I don't know. It need to be changed. it need to be changed. Whatever this job need to be changed. Let's just go for a little bit. So we have your loved one would not want you to be depressed or feeling anxiety, right? Start to live your life again if you're not, because somebody died or somebody will die, anything like that. Okay, somebody gonna be put in a box because we got the funeral home I showed you not too long ago, right? So you might have felt boxed in, or you're gonna be dealing with a box. Somebody gonna be locked up or get locked up or whatever going on. Somebody might get locked up. Their dress gonna change because they going to jail, or somebody died, you know, and you might don't know where you're gonna be living at or anything like that. You uncertain, you loyal. Okay, so we have freedom is calling, but will you answer freedom in a situation, whatever it is, right? God's saying, because you got to seek what you are looking for, whatever you are looking for in life, right? Because you're looking for something, right? So we have right here that God saying, why do you even settle for less? You got to ask yourself, dig deep and ask yourself, why is you settling for less? You got to free your mind, face a situation and start talking. If you know anything about a murder, or it's some talking you got to do. Tell this person what you need to tell this person to get this person straight, or whatever this is. God told me you got to free yourself, or to the cops, to this person, or whatever God talking about. You got to talk about something because you know something to tell, because you entwined in gossip with the first card over there. Be genuine, because you trying to absorb if somebody else genuine, or somebody trying to absorb to see if you are, because maybe somebody was transporting drugs, just taking drugs in general, or transporting drugs. You know what that means? Because there's a job right here God don't want you to be a part of. Don't like that kind of making money, because all money is green. Get my drift? And that is a drug selling situation, or somebody giving you a disease some kind of way, and you need to make sure you keep yourself safe, disease free, protect yourself. Because if we talking to women, you got to protect yourself. You just cannot be having yourself free for people to just give you diseases. You got to love and care about yourself, because we have that you're going to be tortured and it's going to be hyped up what happened already. Want somebody you know. So we can take it another way if you want to take it that way. So we're going to have that you wanted clarity, want to clarify something with somebody you, because choosing you first is always the best choice. So I feel whoever you are, you might want to tell on somebody who is transporting drugs. You're going to free yourself, and you're just going to tell, because you got to choose you first, because you might go to jail up here, the box. You ain't going to know where you're going to be living at, in jail, in the cell, in the box. Follow me? God say, why you settling for less? Seek what you're looking for. You're going to have to free yourself and do some talking. You absorbing to see maybe if the cop's genuine, but they telling you, you better talk if you know something, or whatever they might be saying, if it's the cops. Or you're whoever you hook to, absorbing to see if you genuine. You really going to tell, or whatever they want to know. And you're going to do some talking, because you're going to be going through torture, holding it in, because the last card is God say choosing you first is always the best choice. So if you had nothing to do with something, you got to choose you first. You can't have yourself getting in trouble for somebody else. That makes no sense. That makes no kind of sense. You know, people say, well, they get in trouble for somebody else. No, you don't take nobody's time and get in trouble for somebody else. That makes no sense. Why would you have your life all stopped and halted for somebody else? It makes no sense at all. Right? But people do stuff like that and say things like that. But once they in whatever they in, they'll sit there and they'll be thinking and see that was a dumb thing to do. Why would you sit there and like have your life stop for somebody else that you had nothing to do with? Okay, because God says right here, choosing you first is the best choice. The self. Because whoever, you're going to be going through torture. You're going to be sitting in jail for something you ain't do, because you ain't choose yourself. And then you're going to be thinking, oh, that was a dumb thing to do, because it is. Okay, so if it's anything like that, but take it however it goes. You're going to have to go over it. I'm just going to end it right here, and I'm going to look back at it. Or it could be somebody owe an insane apology, because maybe somebody going to give you some kind of infection, disease, or anything like that, because I see that card. And then we got the insane apology, and the person need to apologize to you, but you also need to protect yourself as a woman. If I'm talking to a woman, because it's not all just the person's fault, it's your own fault. And I'm saying it because you have no business being with some man who's not covered, period. Not this day and age. I don't care nothing about he's supposed to be your man, your husband. I don't care if he not in your house all day long. You don't know what your husband or your man doing. You don't know what that person, you don't know where that person been at. They go to work, yeah, but you don't know if the person got somebody at work. You don't know anything. Got to change things around. It's a shame it got to be changed like that, but you got to think about what God says. Where's that card? You heard me say that last card. I don't talk for the fun of it when I be on here. I'm not talking for the fun of it. I'm talking to save a lot of people's lives. I don't talk on here for nothing. You see this card? You got to clarify that choosing you first is always the best choice. If he don't want to wear what he need to wear, he don't need to be having no fun. Can I say it like that? And if you give in because you just sitting there, you desperate for whoever it is, you not caring about your life. And I need to keep on talking to whoever you are and working on you to value and love you, and tell him to get the step in. Because if he go against what you saying as far as you want to be protected, he need to be out your door. He ain't the man that you need to have. I don't care if you're your husband or not. He need to be out that door. I don't care nothing about that guilt. Oh, you don't believe me? No. What he's supposed to do is reassure you and make you feel as comfortable as possible. You want a man to be protected. Period. That's the bottom line. And if he don't want to do that, he need to get to stepping and get out of your house. Get out. You shouldn't even be engaging. If you engage, you ask for whatever you get. And nobody's going to feel sorry for you. Don't expect God to feel sorry for you, because God's telling you right here, choosing you first. So if you sit there and let the person just do anything to you, don't cry to God about what you got and this and that. Don't cry to God, because God say you got to choose you first. And if you go against what God tell you and don't choose you first, you know, that's something, that's what they say, you dug your own, dug your hole, or sleep in your own bed, or what they call it. You know that phrase they say, sleep in it, or when you dug the hole, get in it, or your ditch, get in it, or whatever they say. Nah. It's a new time. It's been a new time for a while, where people seem to want to play with their lives. So if you want to play with your life, play with it. Right? But God telling you already, choosing you first is the best choice. So if you get ready to be love-making with somebody, if you even go that direction, you better make sure that person protected. And if it's not love-making, if it come down to you getting in trouble with the law and you know you ain't did nothing, you need to make sure that choosing you first matters. You better clarify that thing. You're not getting in trouble for somebody else. You're not going to jail and sitting in jail in some locker room for somebody when you ain't did something. Get what I'm saying? It's time for you to elevate. Elevate to a new version of who God wants you to be. Because somebody owe you an apology. Period. Because if a person want to fight you on covering up himself, your husband, your man, or whoever you hooked to, any kind of man you hooked on to, if he don't want to cover up, if you say that, that's not the man you need to be with, miss. I'm telling you. So you better think about your life, for you don't have a life. I'm telling you. Now that's me talking. Okay? That's not the cards. That's me. When I just said that. Now is the time that you think about your life. If you want your life, because there's too many that's gone. Right? I don't know nobody personally who die from being unprotected, you know, in romance and stuff like that. I don't know that. But, you know, they always say that, I've been hearing it from back then when I heard about, you know, the deadly disease, that one there, being uncovered and all, and you're going to sit there and still just be uncovered because somebody your guy. You know, if something happened, you can't blame nobody because you sitting there, that's a dumb thing to do, really. That's dumb. That's not wise. You know you got a deadly disease. It's like been lurking since the 80s. Because that's when I first heard of it. Really, I first heard of it. Let me see. Let me think of it. 85 or whatever. I don't know. 85, 84, 85, 84, 83. Whenever it was. When I first heard that bad disease. I first heard it then. Because they said it was gay. I first heard that then. And it then dragged all the way to now. As far as still dragged out to today. Still lurking around. And you want to jeopardize your life? Because this storyline right here. This one here. If I'm not mistaken. This one here is the one with me talking about health, I think, right? Because I was talking about health. Or is this the hyphenated one? I talk so darn much. I think this the health one, though. I really think this the health one. But anyway, like I said, when you don't take care of yourself, you know, you can make it where you don't be here. Do you want to be here? It's up to you if you want to still be here. God can't help you be here if you don't want to be here. If you want to just waste your life away, there's nothing God can do about it because you are in the flesh down here. Eating whatever, smoking whatever, laying with whoever. God can't do but so much. You got to show you love your life. Now, do you love it? I'm talking to the Pisces, the Scorpio, and the sign of the Taurus. This is the Brass Love One. Healer Tarot. Here on YouTube.